everyone. My name is Payal Chandiramani. Today I will talk about a topic which is dear to my heart. As a child, I was always fascinated by fairies, by angels, and by the fairy tales. There was one story which I used to love. It was Aladdin and the magic lamp. I used to think that kahin se ye magic lamp mil jaye, and all that I have to do is just rub the lamp and all my wishes would be fulfilled. But as we grow older, we tend to forget these stories, those childhood stories. Until recently, I realized as I was doing this inner work that each one of us is that Aladdin, and the genie is the universe. And guess what is the magic lamp? It is our thoughts backed by emotions and by feelings and all the creative energies that are there within us. The Creator has put these creative energies into each one of us. But how are we using them? That is the question. Now, if each one of us has this magic lamp in our hand, what are we rubbing it with? Have you ever observed where your thoughts, feelings, emotions are the whole day? Usually, they are on things which are not working in your life. Just as an example, if I am going through some finance problem, all the time in the mind, it will be that, oh, this is not happening, this work is not happening, I'm not getting a job, I'm not getting a loan, I'm not being able to do business, and many such thoughts, always on the lack. Now the lamp doesn't understand that you don't want these things. You are just rubbing it. And guess what will get created? Exactly the same, the lack. Because the genie, whatever you ask for, the genie only says one thing: your wish is my command. It is not asking you what to think and what not to think. Whatever you will ask for will get created. So what are you asking for? Some people, when they face challenges, they say that God has given us this problem and God will only take it away. I have always wondered that why will God give His children problems? How is it that one person has so much money and somebody doesn't have money to even buy food? One child is born so healthy and the other is born blind. On what criteria would God do this to one person and do something else to another person? We all are His children. Why will He be so partial? There is one universal law which is written in the Bible. As you sow, so you shall reap. And we have seen that in our life. When you put an apple seed, you get an apple tree. If you put a pineapple seed, you get a pineapple tree. We are also part of nature and we also operate from that. Whatever seeds we put, that is what we reap in our life. Now, what are these seeds? They are again thoughts. Whatever thoughts we put into the universe, they come back to us. Even in science, the law of cause and effect, it says the same thing, that what we have sown, we will reap. Now, many people, they feel contracted with this. Like if somebody would tell me that if there's something wrong going on in my life, and if somebody tells me that tumhare karam hi hai, tumhare aage aaye hai, it would make me very contracted. And I would feel like a victim, and I would feel I can't do anything about it. But this same law has a hidden secret, that what I have done in the past, if I'm reaping it now, what are the seeds that I'm choosing to put in this moment? The power is in this moment, that what am I choosing this moment? That's why we have to be very conscious that what are we choosing? If we are going to choose the things that we don't want, if we are going to choose things that are not happening in our life, all those things will go on happening again and again and again, and we will be stuck in that vicious circle. But if we consciously choose that, do I really want this? If this thing manifests in my life, would I like it? We have to be conscious that this is what I want. Let me focus on those things. And those are the things that will get sown, and that is exactly what will get created in our life. So if you are waiting for people and situations to change, and you keep brooding over your problem, then this creative energy that is sticking within you is going to create those things. but the same things that you don't want. But if you take 100% responsibility of your life, that up till today, whatever has happened in my life, I am responsible for it. I have done it, I am getting it. So we have the responsibility that what am I choosing now? That is where our power is. So first be clear that what is it that I truly want? Then focus on those things, that this is what I want. And continuously put your energies, your thoughts, your emotions behind that yes, this is going to happen. I'm going to make this happen. And then see the magic unfolding in front of you. But if you do it for 2 days and then you think, oh, all this doesn't work, all this law of attraction and this magic and all, it doesn't work. Guess what? What the genie is going to tell you? Your wish is my command. So the thing happening, the thing getting created or not getting created depends on how willing are you to receive it. Are you persistent on getting it? And are you focusing on the things that you truly desire? There is a law in the Bible which is again written, ask and you shall receive. Don't be afraid to ask, but ask for the right things and continuously keep your focus on it, and then see how your life shifts to a different, completely different state. I have experienced it in my life, and I would wish that all of you would really work on how to get your thoughts, feelings, emotions and energies aligned and experience this magic in your life. So as I said in the beginning of the video, you are the Aladdin, Genie is the universe. Create the magic, it's in your hands. This moment is the power moment. Your thoughts are the seeds. What seeds are you choosing to put in your life?